Basically, experimental vein of mine, sort of encompassing all styles from sort of experimental, abstract techno to ambience, and just using really exploring textures as opposed to melody, which I do primarily with Keeley. So it's kind of like a reaction to the normal music I make. It's like my opposite persona, basically. Basically what I do a lot of the time is take the sounds I've created from my Keeley sound and just basically warp them and change them and sort of create new patterns and new sounds based on that. Other times it's just I'll make sounds from scratch using various pieces of software and just trying to make, not sort of travel the same path I've traveled before, sort of try and take it in a new direction than I normally would. So it's kind of like a refreshing way to create. Sort of when I find myself against a wall or in a rut with my other projects, I can actually come into Gyges and just sort of destroy the rules and try something new. There's nothing really apparent, I don't think, in the Keeley and the Gyges stuff. I try and keep them as separate as possible, and just so that they don't almost affect each other, I can sort of have more of a pure musical experience with each sort of separate project that way. Performing with Gyges, or performing as Gyges, it's a lot more freeform. I can take things in different directions very easily. It's not like I have to worry about, with Keeley, for instance, it's working mostly with melodies and very structured beats and that sort of thing, and structured songs. This way I can sort of take any sort of sound and mix it with another one just as it comes to me. So it's a lot more freeform and a lot more live, I guess, in that respect. I think I'm more in my own little world as Gyges than I am as Keeley, just because it's more, I think it's more of a cerebral kind of aspect, a cerebral type of music, and less focus on really interacting with the audience, I think. And it sort of allows me to really get into that headspace where I can just get out there and sort of